Hey folks, Steve Davis here. This piece is second in my deep listening series called How Deep Listening Can Make You a More Powerful Speaker. I used to be terrified of speaking to groups, but I didn't admit it to myself. What I did instead was over prepare. Prepare. Didn't want to have any situation where I didn't know what to do. I thought that was my answer. I'd load my talks with facts, obsess over my words, try to control how I was perceived. But you know what? People see through that. We all feel when someone's present, fully engaged, real. That kind of speaking pulls us in. It's alive. It's magnetic. So what changed for me? I stopped trying to look good after many years of attempting, and it wasn't working. I just stopped trying to look good, to be in control, to be right. Instead, I turned to listening. That was my strength anyway. I was, again, as an introvert, quiet. I listened deeply to my audience, to the moment, to myself. And now I get it. This idea makes a lot of people uncomfortable. So let's talk about the biggest objections and why they're worth rethinking. First of all, you might say, well, if I don't prepare enough, I'll sound unprofessional. Preparation matters, there's no question, but over-preparing locks you into the content and disconnects you from what is actually happening in the room, real life. So know your material, but not too much. Know enough, but understand your purpose, and then let go and trust yourself to be able to fall back on that material and navigate what happens in the moment. The best insights, for me, have often emerged in the moment, in front of live people, in reality, if I'm open enough to hear them and use them. I can always fall back on my content. The next objection might be surrendering control feels reckless. I need a plan. Well, presence isn't about abandoning structure. You can have a plan, but be fluid with it. Be fluid within structure. Know your key ideas and don't create 100 key ideas. Have 3 per hour maybe. Trust that your experience and your preparation and the moment will guide you. Let the conversation unfold naturally. Some of the most powerful moments happen when you let go of the script. Again, it's happened for me over and over and over again. The more I do it, the more I trust. The third objection might be, but what if I blank out? Well, give your groups the gift of silence. My God, we need it. We are often just on a hamster wheel of thinking and talking, going in circles and on tangents. We need a break. We need to take a breath. It'll help everyone. Just pause, breathe, let the room settle, perhaps ask a question, invite reflections, draw people in, trust that your next thought will come, often from the energy in the room, from the people in the room that are responding. Or, again, maybe silence is what's needed right now. Blanking out isn't failure, it's an opportunity to listen more deeply. The fourth objection might be if I don't focus on looking good when I seem unprofessional. Realness is more powerful than perfection, in my experience. The speakers you remember aren't the perfect ones, are they? Think back to the speakers that have really moved you. Aren't they the ones that made you feel something real, something you can still recall and sense? I know when I drop the mask, my presence becomes magnetic. My goal isn't to impress, it's to connect and help the group move on their purpose. The next objection is, I'm just not a natural speaker. Well, presence isn't a talent, it's a skill. And skills can be learned. The fact that you feel discomfort means that you're already growing. You know that you're not present, because when you are present, there's an alignment, there's a peace and ease. Notice that when you shut down, that's the first step to changing how you show up. To breathe, get into the body, trust, be with the people, connect with the people. And the final thought, each of these fears comes from a deeply human place. The fear of judgment, failure, or not being enough. I've seen this in people of all ages, no matter how accomplished they might be. There's this silent fear, I might not be enough. But here's the paradox. The less you try to control, the more powerful your presence becomes. This has been true for me over and over again. So instead of performing, just breathe, be in your body, be present, check out the moment, see what the moment has to offer. Be real, be authentic, be human. Everyone sees when you are and when you aren't. And we're impressed with people that are real and authentic. Instead of clinging to certainty, which is, again, an illusion, trust that what needs to be said will emerge. What needs to happen will emerge. And it might not come from you just because you're in front of the room. Everything doesn't have to come from you. Again, deep listening, letting go, knowing that you are enough opens your group to new possibilities. So if this resonated, drop a comment below. What happens when you surrender control? Let me know. And if you found this helpful, please like or subscribe, because this is next video, we're going even deeper into the art of listening beyond words. Thank you.